Well, I got a few more dates that we can talk about with the NHL's return plan, in addition to the reported start date of January 13th, when we can drop the puck for the 2020-21 NHL season with 56 games. But I'll look at the tweet that Pierre LeBrun from TSN talks about. He outlined some other key dates that this season will encompass. So let's take a look at some other dates on the Twitter of Pierre LeBrun, as sounds like we're getting even closer to having hockey coming back in the middle of January, but there's some other dates to figure out, especially when it comes to off-season business. So according to Pierre LeBrun on his Twitter, as it's one of the top sources that you can count on, that to recap, they're still looking at the puck drop will be on January 13th, and then the trade deadline will be on April 12th, so that's when you can mark your calendars for the trade deadline. And then the end of the regular season will be on May the 8th. So the season will go on until May 8th. It doesn't say anything about if there is going to be anything about if there's a buffer. Because I know that in the past there were many hockey insiders. I know that Elliot Friedman on Sportsnet mentioned that how they're going to try to schedule it, that they're going to have that 2-week buffer so that in event there's any outbreaks where games have to get moved around, that could be a moving date. But it says end of season May 8th, so if you add a couple months to that, that would get up to July 8th. I know that I think July 23rd is the date when the Summer Olympics are set to begin, so they want to try to have the Stanley Cup awarded before that date. When it comes to TV contracts, especially, the American contract with the NBC. And then other dates that they mention is that July 21st, that is when the Seattle Kraken expansion draft would take place. So that's when we can speculate on who the Seattle Kraken is going to take. And then the actual NHL draft is slated to be on July 23rd and 24th. I also did hear some possibilities on, especially if junior hockey is delayed or potentially not play. As yesterday I made a video talking about the WHL saying that they're going to delay the start of the 2020-21 season even more because it's not going to start on January 8th. And then you got the Ontario Hockey League, they're still figuring things out, and the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League still being stopped. So that's the other tentative date. And then July 28th, that's when free agent frenzy will begin. I mean, we're thinking around it'll be a month later, especially if the Stanley Cup will not get awarded until early July. And then he also threw in that July 29th, that's when he goes to the cottage. Well, we'll see about what travel restrictions are then. And then I know Derek Drager also tapped onto that tweet that Pierre LeBrun had. That also mentioned that April 12th has been the trade deadline, and the 23rd and 24th of July are the dates for the NHL entry draft. So those are some dates that you can mark your calendars for, that in addition to hopefully we drop the puck on July or January 13th, that, you got April 12th is when the trade deadline is. And I know that the other logistics you still got to figure out is, depending on where the COVID restrictions are at the time, is how is it going to work if a Canadian team is going to trade with a U.S. team, and in terms of player having to quarantine. I'm thinking they still might be able to bypass that. And I know that still as this recording, every province that has an NHL team, with the exception of British Columbia, still hasn't given the NHL blessing on this Canadian division. That could potentially, the Vancouver Canucks, could they be playing elsewhere temporarily? I mean, it'd be a shame if we lose the all-Canadian division, or also calling it the North Division, because British Columbia won't play along. And I know that they were definitely the most stringent for when it comes to health and safety, because that was why Vancouver was not selected to be the hub city. But hopefully by then, if playoffs begin, that there'll be able to be more fans in attendance as more people are vaccinated, and be able to get more fans in attendance. But those are all the key dates that we can look forward to in addition to the puck drop. And what do you think of all the proposed dates that are out there, that the off-season business is really only going to be shifted a month, and hopefully, everything can go as well as possible, that we can get the season in with as little speed bumps as possible, and have the Stanley Cup awarded just after the beginning of July, and then have all the off-season business happen, as I mentioned, late July, and then be able to start the 2021-22 season with as close to as full fans as possible, starting in October when we welcome the Seattle Kraken to the NHL. So as I say, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey, home the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders, I mostly do talk Calgary sports on my YouTube channel, and have been chiming in here and there on NHL update videos, and this is just another follow-up to more key dates. I also do have personal blogs, attempt to comedy, and I also do share my experiences with them on the road or a sport event. So if that all sounds like it'd be interesting to watch, do follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey. You know what you need to do, just make sure you like, subscribe. I also have my other social media links down in the description for other ways you can follow me. So I'll say, hopefully in a month we'll definitely be saying Go Flames Go, and hopefully be saying that for real beyond May 8th when the supposedly Stanley Cup playoffs begin. And may I dream that, the Stampede, if we do have a Stampede that's scheduled to happen in 2021, July 9th is when I believe it will start. Could that be enough time that if we win the Stanley Cup, that they can be a part of the parade hoisting the cup? May I dare dream. I'll just put that out there. So as I say, I'll see you in the next video.